Well, it's a first day of the semester, new day here in the art department. Really excited to see these kids. You know, every semester is a little different. We get a new group of kids through, and you just never know what you're going to expect. Things. I'm a little bit, to tell you the truth, I'm a little bit afraid of a few of them, but I'll try my best to get used to them and just not be afraid, because they can sense fear. They can tell when you're unsure of something, and I swear they'll go right for the jugular.
I'm Brett Bullitt. You can call me Ace. Yeah, call me Ace. I'm an engineering major. I was a mathlete in high school. I was also an athlete. I'm not sure why I'm in this class. I guess my advisor thought I needed the class after I'd run in the mornings, before I went to my real class, you know, calculus.
My name is Meg, and I'm a new advisor, but you know what? I think I'm really getting this thing down. I've gone through all the books. I did the outline. I know exactly what the student needs. I can look at a student in the hallway. I know what class to put them in next because I can read them that well. I figured out kids that didn't think that they were dancers, they're dancers. They're right back in those classes and they're doing great.
I kept telling him the whole thing. And I stood up and I said, "It ain't my truck and I ain't got reverse." And he said, "You're wearing one." I go, "Ooh, that didn't look good, does it?"
Your assignment today is just to draw from this still life, any media, whatever you choose, and set things up. Everything's ready to go, so just go ahead and get started. Let's see what you can do. I'm hoping that they have their glasses on, their contacts, and they can see the still life. That can be an issue. I don't think we have any of the blind people, sight impaired people in our class today. I would hope not, but if we do, I am willing to make it work. I can make the still life especially bright. There are parts of it I can light on fire. That might help make it more visible. There are things that we can do to make it work. Everybody can belong here, even the blind. Yeah, we are having some issues with students and their cell phones. I have to say that this little thing can be a friend, but it can also be your arch enemy. And it can be both a tool for creative endeavor, but it can also be used for evil, for distraction. And we've seen a little bit of that already here on the first day.
Technology is the future. You know, there's still old men out there that paint, but technology is the future, and I believe that it's the future and it's better. So that's why I've chosen graphic design.
I don't even know if this thing is off. I'll just set it over here. Hopefully it won't ring.
Hi, I'm Michael Ross, and I would just like to start out by thanking you for the opportunity to partake in this film. Bob Ross has been one of my inspirations from a very young age, and whenever he passed, it left a hole in my heart. I made this in honor of his memory, and I put myself in there to, it represents how close I feel to Robert, or Bob as you might know him.
Hello, I'm Mike Fell, and I'm the three-dimensional design instructor here at Cowley. Three-dimensional design involves sculpture and ceramics, and we do some foundation design courses. For the most part, it's pretty safe, but there is some technology that, if it's used inappropriately, can be dangerous or at the least damaged, which gets expensive. We have machines that grind the clay you got to keep your hands out of, tables, saws for cutting wood. You know, the kiln, when we fire pottery, gets up to thousands of degrees in temperature. And, so you don't want to handle things when they're red hot. At the same time, you don't want things going in the kiln that shouldn't be in there. They might blow up or get disintegrated and ruin a pot, something like that. One of the most inappropriate I see in a classroom is people trying to do things with their laptops or their cell phones when they should be using hand tools. You cannot really make a sculpture with your cell phone unless you're making a sculpture of a cell phone.
My name is ROLF. That's spelled with all capitals and 4 exclamation points and a 1. But the name on the transcript is Dennis. But I'm getting that changed pretty soon. There's a website that I found. I intend to use dogs to create a self-portrait. And also I've got some rain dances lined up. To get the voodoo gods to rain acid rain on my sculpture to make it more spontaneous.
Well, we have to have a critique at the beginning of class today. I feel like it's time for the students to look at each other's work and just examine it in kind of a real way. It's important that students know what their peers are really thinking, if they are.
Well, my name is Candace, but all my friends call me Candy. And what I love to do is just go shopping all the time. I like to go to the mall, go to American Eagle or Charlotte Russe. Sometimes, once in a while, I'll go to Old Navy just to get some laughs.
Dragon Age, Battlefield, Black Ops, Mortal Kombat, Donkey Kong, Super Mario Bros. You ever heard of Super Mario Bros? That's my favorite.
I did that. I was playing a game.
I felt like I was in level 4 of Super Mario Bros. During this crit, and I was jumping over this lava stuff because it was just heating up, and they were throwing fireballs at me.
Your daughter's here with the. Yeah.
Well, that drawing up there, that sucks. My grandma could do better than that.
You could just talk to me.
And some days you just want to clear away the stain. Because that is how life is. A constant work in progress. Until the day we die.
I'm not an artist, but I know that's not art.
I think it's starting to look, it looks kind of like a snowstorm in like a secret garden.
I think the crit went really well. I was feeling really confident about it. The others, though, they seemed kind of standoffish, as if they were afraid of me.
Well, I think the critique went well. There was no one seriously injured, and the artwork is a little worse for wear, but I think it's just important to do that. So, whew, gets a little rough in there sometimes, doesn't it? Well, I just had a student send me a photograph by cell phone, by my telephone here, on there, and it's one of his new works. I'm thinking that I want to keep it. I like to keep the student work up where I could see it, and I feel like when I do that, why they understand how proud I am of their achievements. Is that straight? That'll work. So, I think there's a place for technology. I'm feeling pretty good about it. And when they do paintings like that. Whew.